I'm James. I'm the Chief Product Officer for Schoolbox, and today we're going to be talking about data security and identity in the cloud and what it means to move your data from your on-premise school and out into the cloud. So the key differences between cloud and on-premise hosting is where that data is located. That data will reside either in your school or outside your school. When you're hosting on-premise, one of the benefits is that you have complete control over that environment. You're able to manage the updates, you're able to manage the changes to that environment. When we go to the cloud, one of the things that changes is how that environment is managed. In the cloud, we talk about software as a service, in that the vendor is providing an entire service which manages both updates, the delivery and the infrastructure all the way through. So that control changes during the migration from on-premise to cloud. In this environment where we are moving towards a remote learning being more common, students are doing more learning from home, they're accessing more resources online. The cloud has become a really useful technology in order to be able to deliver that learning experience to home. It allows us to scale quickly and respond to the changes in our learning environment that are happening rapidly with these recent shutdowns in the COVID environment. Cloud has the adaptability and the agility to respond quickly. On-premise solutions haven't had the ability to adapt as quickly to the change and thus are being left behind. The cloud is a really great technology for hosting and serving your data. It's got many benefits. First of all, it is highly available. If one of our servers goes down, it's still available because we've got other servers to back it up. Secondly, we have high throughput. We're able to deliver data at increasingly greater scales, much greater than what a school can deliver. Traditionally, schools have run large capital budgets for infrastructure. They've spent huge amounts on IT services and support, and these costs can all be eliminated by moving towards the cloud. By reducing your infrastructure costs, the amount of servers that you have, the amount of storage that you purchase, you can greatly reduce your IT budgets. This allows you to then refocus that spend on tools that can actually help education and learning. Probably the most critical aspect of moving to the cloud is security. Making sure that the cloud service is secure. This needs to be done through a multi-layered approach. You need to be looking at the trust between the provider and yourself as an organisation. The second part is obviously making sure that the latest security standards are applied. This means looking at whether they are using encryption, what types of encryption they're using, whether they're securing their authentication, how they're securing their authentication and controlling who can access the data, and then thirdly, how they are managing their internal systems. So what we've been doing at Schoolbox is actually working with government organisations to make a nationally accredited scheme for security and privacy. When introducing a new cloud service into your network, one of the challenges, of course, is how do I ensure that all of my existing users can access the service? We call this identity management. This is the process by which we give access to users to access a third-party service. And thankfully, there's been some vendors that have risen up in this area that provide very good service around the area of identity management. They do this using two main protocols, either SAML, S-A-M-L, or OAuth. Those two protocols allow them to provision and manage identities and trust across multiple vendors. The cloud is an exciting proposition for delivering EdTech. It is something that we can all use to increase the agility and adaptability of our environment. Of course, with this change, we need to manage it carefully. If you have any questions, please reach out to us, let us know. We'd be more than happy to work with you and help make this transition.